Warning. The following video is a response in the style of Cinema Sins Everything Wrong With series, in response to a parody video using the same format. Viewer discretion is advised.
I cannot help it, can't decline. It's always better down the line. I'm in the wrong, and I've done it all before.
This game exists.
This video exists.
Wait, really? That's all you're gonna give this horrible atrocity? No. See, the very fact that this game exists means that the sin counter should be
over 9,000!
Also sitting for an outdated meme. I mean, I know this video was released in 2013, but come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now present to you all the most cliché type of villain imaginable.
Wait, that's cliché? I would have said dark mages with their face covered, or giant ancient human looking demon with wings, and a deep voice that
Echoes or something.
But this? This is cliché? Okay, buddy.
Also, discount Lex Luthor.
This just in, the only bald villain in a suit must be a discount Lex Luthor. I would have preferred some style to it, but he's supposed to be a greedy businessman, not an all-powerful demon lord statue.
The world is at last your bitch, as am I.
Ugh.
I'm with you there. At least make her hot, damn it.
I will rip open his chest with my bare hands and feast on his beating heart.
A demon being vulgar. Gee, how terrible.
Crapcom. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant Capcom.
Better than Sega. Oh, sorry. Did I say that out loud?
Well, at least they're letting us know that this is going to be a colossal disappointment.
I'm at a loss here. Are we gonna get any actual sins anytime soon?
Sequence contains dancers, but no twerking.
Yeah, like we need to give more people a reason to cry about this game. I'm all for it, though.
What's the point of having the title DmC Devil May Cry? Devil May Cry, Devil May Cry? Could have just called it Devil May Cry 2013. Kind of like what Square Enix did with Tomb Raider.
It's pretty clear what they're saying. They're not stating the same name twice. They are stating DmC and explaining what the living hell DmC means below it. Do you see a colon in between DmC and Devil May Cry? No, because they're saying the same word. One's just an abbreviation and the other one's an explanation of what the abbreviation means.
Discount Anonymous.
Aren't you a discount Cinema Sins?
Whoa. Who the hell are you?
Oh, that's cute. Pretending you don't know who he is after the major controversy leading up to the game? Death threats after the design reveal, anybody?
My name is Dante.
Wow, that was a drawn-out session for no reason.
No, you're not, asshole. This is Dante.
Whoa, slow down, babe. All right, come on. Sword. Time to go to work, guys. All right. Nice. King? Yeah. Here's your crown.
Another drawn-out session? Really? All of this doesn't mean anything anyway. This is Dante, just as much as that was Dante. Both could be true at the same time.
You see, unlike most people, I don't give a damn about superficial appearances. you are not Dante, because you do not embody the core essential elements as to who Dante is and what made him great. And for that, you gain this game 50 sins.
So, why did you judge him on superficial appearances when you first saw him? Who decided Dante's core elements? I think that was Capcom and Ninja Theory. I don't remember seeing gaming sins in that incredible intro. This is not your white-haired badass, no. He's a very different Dante, with a very different story. Also, judging from your long drawn-out clip of who Dante is, I don't think you understand anything about him. Dante isn't just a goofy badass, that's just how he portrays himself in 3, 4, and 5. 1 and 2 are whole different beasts here. 1 was sarcastic and playful, but he wasn't overly comedic, while 2 was more stoic and serious. It's only when 3 came along where he was made into a wacky, crazy badass, mainly because he was younger. But then 4 and 5 came out and made him that same wacky, crazy badass. So is DmC 1 and 2 not Dante? Or is DmC 3, 4, and 5 not Dante?
And I, for one, am not for the death penalty. One way to do it. Illegally shoot the son of a bitch.
If you're suggesting illegally shooting someone, probably not a wise move to be saying that on national television. Brainwashed public or not.
Why not? The brainwashed public's gonna disagree.
Also, discount Bill O'Reilly.
What? Come on, man, I can't use the discount cinema sins joke twice.
You left a trail. Now he's on to you.
What are you talking about? Who's on to me?
The hunter demon.
Wait, Kat said the hunter demon, but didn't that plastic drag say earlier that the hunters would find him?
The hunters will find him. They found Sparta and his whore.
Hunters, as in plural, meaning more than one?
Now look, I'll move us in here because this is right. Lilith refers to hunters as plural while there's only a single hunter demon. I just find it interesting on what this could have meant. It's obvious Lilith is referring to either a group of hunters of various demons or a group of hunter demons specifically. Would have been cool to see either way.
Pizza dick.
Oh no, you don't just get to hate the scene and expect to get away with it. You just earned yourself
666 cents.
The Unreal Engine is garbage compared to the MT Framework Engine.
The MT Framework Engine serves an entirely different purpose than the Unreal Engine. Neither is better than the other, but this isn't going for a Devil May Cry 4 type of visual. It's going for a grittier and more realistic visual. And for that, Unreal Engine serves its purpose beautifully.
Game now tells you what red and white orbs are, even though you just got done killing enemies and getting them not 2 minutes ago.
So, now you know what they are. Gaining them means nothing if you knew nothing about what it is you gained.
The lack of a lock-on feature in a Devil May Cry game is beyond infuriating, and it really damages the experience. Whoever thought this was a good idea just garnered this game 60 sins.
See, I don't get this. DmC has had an auto lock-on for ages already. They just also have a lock-on feature. In the OG games, you required the lock-on for tons of combos, while in this game you don't. Combos are done differently here, and they don't require a lock-on. Auto lock-on is not only enough, but better, because holding down the button to lock on can be pretty annoying, especially considering this locks your speed to a walk. Auto lock-on works by attacking what's closest. Once you know that, there's no problem. Not to mention, the definitive edition of this game already added a lock-on feature. I know that wasn't released at the time of this video, but it's a complete non-issue now.
Follow me. Now.
Where'd she go?
Nice job getting me to follow you, Kat.
Oh, he's a big boy. He'll be fine.
Oh, look at that. Learning new abilities that the game hasn't even shown me yet.
Who wants to tell him that DMC4 doesn't tell you that you can use your Devil Bringer on bosses? And not every game will tell you about abilities you can do just because you decide to do it at that point in time. It's called skill, my good sir.
We interrupt this cutscene to give a special f*** you to all the longtime Devil May Cry fans that hated Dante's appearance change.
Not in a million years.
Now, whether this was a joke or not is irrelevant. Insulting your core fanbase is really bad game design. Oh, and it also gains your game 50 sins.
Here we go. The good old idea that this was meant to be a fuck you to fans. Long story short, no, it wasn't. It was a joke. A joke that also acts as foreshadowing. Spoilers to those who haven't played the game yet, but you should go and play this game right now anyway. Dante gets white hair at the end of the game. Not only that, but his hair actually grows in doing so. Even the hairstyle changes somewhat. And this is continued with the skins like classic Dante's hair, where it further continues growing the length of his hair. I do believe this was a tongue-in-cheek joke at the people sending death threats over the fact that this isn't their Dante, but any logical conclusion will lead you to believe this was foreshadowing Dante would change and evolve into this style, with his own twist.
You know what? Scratch that. Make it 100 sins.
I mean, alright if you say so.
Remember the days back in the original Devil May Cry and your first boss battle was the Phantom, that lava scorpion spider hybrid? Then in Devil May Cry 3, your first boss battle was the Sub-Zero guard dog Cerberus. And then in Devil May Cry 4, your first boss battle was the badass Burial, a guy who looks like he belongs in a Devil May Cry game. And now, in this game, our first boss battle is a giant demonic baboon with a vagina on his forehead.
How disappointing.
What does this even mean? You just said a spider/scorpion hybrid works in DmC, so why can't a baboon? Looks styled enough to me. And besides, this isn't the OG Devil May Cry.
Now use your gun! Shoot him down!
Hand-holding.
You were mad at the game before for letting you do things without it telling you to. Now you're mad at it for telling you to do something?
Poor mother. I don't know my mother, but if you're calling me a son of a bitch, you wouldn't be the first!
That line doesn't even make any sense.
How doesn't it make sense? It's the easiest thing to understand.
My boss knows you. He wants to meet. Please? I helped you back there.
So I'm guessing you're the Bella Swan of this game, huh?
Were we still doing Twilight references in 2014? A Twilight reference. Really?
Fuck the police.
Can we get an actual sin, please?
What a dick.
She asked him to get in the car and he did. What more do you want?
The demons are amongst us, Dante. They are enslaving mankind. The world is asleep, brainwashed, and helpless. We're fighting back.
I get what Ninja Theory was trying to do with the story here, but the whole governments are controlling the masses so we must fight back idea is getting a little redundant. We get it. Or at least I get it. The powers that be are corrupt. People are brainwashed by the media, and a handful of freedom fighters are going to fight back to take down the fascist regime. We came here to play a game, not a lesson in social studies.
What's the complaint here? Are you saying that this game is being political, therefore it's bad? Or are you saying that it's bad because it's overdone? The game's politics isn't a problem. The problem with politics in video games aren't the politics of the world itself, but the obvious preaching of the politics to you, the consumer. Nobody wants their game to be preaching to them, but politics to fit within the universe of a game, that's not an issue. And if you have a problem with it being overdone, then there's a lot of overdone topics in not only gaming, but media in general. New ideas are incredibly hard to come by, so developers are focusing less on this type of stuff and reusing these ideas, but making it different and unique by making how the characters act and choose to handle these things different.
You don't remember me?
No.
Unnecessary awkward silence.
Realistic conversation is bad, apparently.
All war is fought with deception, and you have been deceived.
I don't know, Virgil. That Anglo-Zanzibar war was fought strictly with much brutality, and it only lasted around 40 minutes.
Again.
You guys do seem really nice, but I'm more of a loner type. Trust issues, work alone, that kind of thing.
I would also argue that you're the asshole type. You know, the kind that says negative things just to make himself look cool. Kind of like us.
Being self-aware that you're an asshole does not negate the fact that you are, in fact, an asshole.
But you'll be making a grave mistake. Not just for yourself, but for mankind.
For mankind?
Yes!
What makes you think I give a shit?
Okay, never mind. That's not like us.
That would probably be anybody considering the stuff he went through.
Cat, open the gateway.
Hey, need to create a portal to another dimension? F*** it. Just use spray paint.
Are you skipping cutscenes? She literally just explained what it is. It's not just spray paint, it's a magic concoction.
I'm not sure what to make of this. So, imposter Dante is considered the original, while somewhat real Dante is considered the standard. Until we get clarification, we're counting it as a sin.
Black-haired Dante is considered original because that's how he originally looked. White-haired Dante is considered standard because that's his new standard look. It's really not that hard.
Just be careful. You can get rough in there.
I like it rough.
Give me a break.
Oh no, not a sex joke.
I remember this place.
Assassin's Creed synchronization.
So, it looks cool.
Convenient object to advance the plot device.
Gee, it's not like that happens in every kind of media ever. I mean, even Devil May Cry itself has it.
We now present to you all an episode of Doctor Who.
Except this is actually good. Yeah, that's right, I said it.
The real disappointment here is that this thing is not a boss battle.
Why would we fight it? Is it evil? Is it attacking Dante? Can it even fight? Why are you making these assumptions when there's nothing that indicates this would even make sense?
How did they find us?
I know that voice.
You know that voice even though you've never actually heard it before.
What? That's his mom. He spent 7 years of his life with her. He does know her voice. Even if his memories have been erased, he still has reason to find her voice familiar.
Is that Mom?
I was gonna say a slightly less attractive Hayley Williams.
Aren't you
a blue rose?
Ha ha, Devil May Cry 4 reference.
How is that a sin? Also, everyone is so convinced the reboot hates the originals and goes out of its way to diss the OG, but when it makes a good faith reference, that's a sin? What do you want?
Ah, I see. So we go to this land of enchantment every time Dante acquires a new weapon or ability so that we can practice it. Very effective. It's repetitive, but effective. Stock photo of an actual family used as a plot device.
That's not a stock photo. That's literally Dante, Virgil, Eva, and Sparta. It's just a really good photo. That's prop to the artist.
I remember my mother. Her name was Eva. I had a brother too. We were a family.
I can't remember anything, but now I suddenly remember everything cliché.
This is his old home. He is in the only place on Earth that would help these memories return so easily. He's been questioning vague memories of Eva since the beginning of the game. He sees visions of her and Virgil in the halls. He is finding articles and possessions and portraits he remembers. And the portrait he just looked at has a picture of him as a child on it. It's easy to assume he could start piecing it together from here, especially considering Virgil brought him here for that very reason. Also, not every cliché is inherently bad. Clichés are used for a reason, and the reason is because they work. They're an important part of writing, just as much as anything else is.
So what the f*** were these angels doing while Evil was getting her heart ripped from her chest?
Probably being in shock, as one would be. Artistically, it's kind of beautiful, though.
I will never forget what he did to her.
Except you did, asshole.
His memories were wiped. What do you want him to do about that?
Some things have always been. There have always been angels. There have always been demons. And they've always been at war.
That's not what the Bible says.
This isn't the Bible.
9 millennia ago, one demon rose through the ranks to take power over the dark hordes. The strongest, the cruelest. Mundus.
The mispronunciation of the name Mundus.
In the name of my father, I will kill Mundus.
Mundus sounds way cooler than Mundus.
But Mundus did not rise alone. At his right hand was his most trusted lieutenant, his blood brother,
Sparta.
Ah, so Sparta and Mundus are now blood brothers. So Mundus is basically Virgil and Dante's uncle. That's fantastic. Fortunately, you'll never hear them reference Mundus as their uncle throughout the entire game.
Well, first off, blood brother doesn't mean actual brother, it just means that they're brotherly. They're so close that they're basically brothers. Second off, who gives a shit? They don't have any reason to like or trust him. Sparta turned his back on Mundus for a reason. There is no reason for Dante or Virgil to consider Mundus family in any regard.
The secret union between angel and demon was inconceivable. But it happened. And with it came new life. Twin boys. You and I. A hybrid of the warring angel and demon races.
Ah, I see. So Dante and Virgil go from being half human, half demon to half demon, half angel. Got it. Man, what an astonishing feat, because they look remarkably human.
Yeah, so do several of the demons, even some of the angels like Eva. The angels and demons can generally look human. That's kind of the point of the game. Virgil and Dante are not human, but they, especially Dante, are so rooted in human experience that their perspective on humanity impacts their entire worldview and character. This is just a sin for not being like the original.
Continued in part 2.
Fuck you!
Wow, that was a long one. Hey guys, thank you for watching my first actual video. I know I'm not the best at this kind of stuff, but I had a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoy it. This video is going to be split into 3 parts, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to be notified when I upload the newest parts. Make sure not to show any hate to this guy I'm responding to. I don't have any beef with him personally, even if I don't like his video at all. In fact, it was this very video that made me initially really hate DmC Devil May Cry. It just felt right that my first actual video was responding to this. Anyway, I can't take all the credit here. I had a lot of help from people. The biggest two being Logan and Hollow. Logan and Hollow helped come up with responses, and Hollow even went further and helped in scripting. I couldn't have done it without them, so make sure you show them some love. Tell them I sent you.